Hello everybody and welcome back to Calmsden Farm. It's another beautiful day. It's actually the day which we were in at the end of the previous episode, and I just bought some sheep. I was just doing a bit of grass baling, and yes, I still have the JCB in the field, so that needs to be taken out of there and the gate needs to be closed. But it's looking good. I think we have 50 sheep with some lambs incorporated into that number. So yeah, they've got all the food and the water they require. We'll have to keep on top of them. But yeah, let's go and take the Quadbike back to the farmyard, and then we can come back for the JCB. And I think we can just leave the sheep alone now. This field can be left. I did pretty well overall. Got some last minute grass before December, and we managed to get the sheep before New Year. Oh, we don't want to be chasing the deer. Okay, right. So where can we put this? I need a very good place to hide this tanker. Where can we put it? Of course, we do have the other sheds as well. If we get too many machines, I will have to use that too. But at the moment, it's just for bales and stuff like that. I think probably just in this corner where I had it before. Seems like a fairly good place. See if we can tuck the tanker right in. Can we still get through here? Yes, we can. Okay, that's good. That is a good place for it. So yeah, now the JCB. That bale is going to stay there. The bales don't rot away, as you probably know. It's not like seasons in FS 17 and 19. What happy sheep. Very, very happy sheep. So yeah, anyway, the job was for today. With it being winter, there isn't quite as much to do. In fact, there's very little to do. I need to check up on the cows again. Actually, maybe I need to take... Yeah, I'll take this back over to the other farm because we do have those bales to unload. I need to take the grass bales off the trailer. So what I would do is I'll put the grass bales in here. I did consider wrapping them to turn them into silage, but I don't think that's really a viable option. We don't really have enough, I don't think, to justify doing that. I will just take a very quick look though. Bale wrappers. It would mean getting... maybe they're too big actually, that goes up to 150. It would mean using an extractor. And yes, the only extractor which is... well, the cheapest extractor which is compatible with this one here. To lease it, it would be £1,530, which isn't horrendous, but... yes, I don't think I should do it. I think it's probably a waste of money. We can make lots of silage bales next year. So yeah, let's just back this up. We'll keep grass bales. And the cows do eat grass, but really we want to be keeping them on total mixed ration and hay, because it's not very effective. Yeah, I'll just keep that there. If I just take some straps off. They don't come crashing down. I did stack them fairly well. I was increasing my mass sensitivity at this point. It's just so much easier to use the loader. Right, so take that top one first of all. See how easy it is to stack them in here, because obviously it's a shed. It's going to be fairly tight when you're trying to manoeuvre. Hopefully, because we can crab and everything, we can put this into crab mode. Yeah, I'm confident we can make a nice neat stack. Yeah, that's good. Okay, right, well I'll do the rest of them and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. What? Okay. Interesting. Okay, well I think I keep hitting an invisible barrier or something, because every time I go through here, it sort of flips the JCB round, which is interesting. I think it's put into the door, so I'll probably only bring in square bales, because they were fine. They worked perfectly. These are probably a bit too big. Must be hitting some kind of collision. Unless, of course, I just lower the boom. That might be all I have to do. But yeah, it is a nice shed for it, so I do want to keep putting them into here. So there we go, looking really neat. We had just the right number. Nice even number. Right, so let's just go and put this JCB over here. I'm told you can remove the old stack of bales just there, but I like it. I think it looks good. So I'm going to be keeping them. They look... it just really does add detail to the farm. I can now reduce my mouse sensitivity. And we have a free trailer again. So that's good, although we're not going to be using it for some time. The rear steering is really handy. We'll put that there. And we'll head back to the other yard. Make sure the cows are happy. Yeah, the cows have got all the hay they need. We can start to make total mixed ration as soon as we have silage. But that won't be until the spring. We will be definitely making silage as soon as possible. Okay, so we already have reached the more relaxing time of year. If there is nothing to do at all, then I can move on to January, but even that is going to be pretty quiet. So maybe a bit of forestry. Now, I know that we own sort of the edge of a forest, but I'm not too sure if we own a whole forest. Although yes, if we get into January, the price for the barley should be good. So I am tempted to move on. It might be very beneficial. Almost seems a shame though to waste a nice day. It's a very nice day. Let's take a look and see what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. Okay, so this is hourly. Rain overnight. Potentially snowing. It could be rain turned into snow. So it's hard to say. But yeah, we can sell the barley, that would mean. And also, if the weather is good, we could start spraying. But we don't know if it's actually going to be good. So, yeah, I'm going to head home. Well-deserved break is in order. And we'll see what January is really like. And as soon as we get back into the spring again, I'll probably be doing 2 days per month. Is this my dog? Come on. Yes, go home. Obedient anyway. Come on, into the back garden. Should have a bowl. Yes, we've got a bowl. We'll fill that so that the dog can eat. Still haven't named it. We don't even know if it's a him or a her. I probably should run a vote on it. Anyway, there we go. Taking the scenic route. Impressions. Well, good morning everybody. So, it is actually a nice day. We'll check the forecast just to make sure everything is still good for the rest of the day. This one here. Yeah, it looks like the snow... Yep, the snow forecast was a bit of a false alarm. So, we are good. It's a bit hazy today, but it's January. We'll check the price for the barley. Hopefully we can get the trailer connected and we can get a good price. I think basically anything over £1,000, like 1,050 plus, is going to be considered very good. I think that's about what we were getting before. So, yeah, here we go. Let's take a look. Yep, so the price is good. The highest price... I don't think we can actually order the highest price like we used to be able to. But looking at it, it's this one here, I think. No, this one here. Yep. Cotswold Stores. Yes, okay, so I will tag the place. It's not the same place we went to before. Let's see, where was it? It's down here. Okay, so that is going to be interesting. That's a different place to go to. So we basically go down there, turn left. Okay, yeah, so we really have never been here before. There are actually two ways to go if we wanted to. I've put the trailer in here, and we will sell everything. There's no point keeping hold of any of it. So I just need a tractor to go with it. I think we go for the Massey Ferguson. It's here waiting to go. And yeah, I think it probably is going to be mild enough to start spraying if the game will let me. I think it will do. So that's what we can start with when we get back. The spraying is going to take a bit of time anyway, so it's going to be good to have a head start. I think I'd normally wait until February, March time, but with the weather being nice and sunny, we'll take the opportunity. We will just take advantage of this opportunity and try and speed things along a bit. Because I do have 3 fields to do. We'll do field number 2 first of all, I think it is, the canola field. Because that was drilled first. And it would be a good idea to actually open up the door again so we can do a lap. For anybody wondering as well about these beacons, you can see they're actually reflecting on the walls, and I believe by default they don't do that. I've had quite a few people asking me recently how you get the game to do that, and basically it's not a mod. All you have to do is go well, of course you need to have a high enough spec computer, but you go into the settings, the graphical settings, video settings, and then go to advanced, and you'll see an option in there. But it does look good. If you can support those beacons, the reflections from the beacons, then yeah, it's worth doing. I think this is the way to go. That's quite steep. I'm pleased I chose this tractor. Yeah, turn left up here. Yeah, surprisingly steep. Maybe we wouldn't want to have a bigger trailer. Maybe this is a big enough trailer. We'd have to go for a bigger tractor as well. Oh, hello, we've got a gate. Don't want to go ploughing through that. So it's 12,100 litres per load. So that's pretty good. We'll be able to do it in 3. Just. Okay, so I've already gone past one entrance, that's for the BGA, and this is the Cotswold Stores entrance. This is the one which we want, so we'll just go around the back. And we'll tip it. So it looks like we're looking at about, well, 15,000 roughly. I haven't done the calculation. That's per load. Okay, and yeah, that was 13,666. We should get exactly the same amount for the next load, and then the last load will be a partial load. So I'm now going to time lapse it, and we'll get everything sold. Then I can start setting up the sprayer. I know the sprayer is not exactly fast, but yeah, we have to use it because we have it already, and I don't think I can really afford to upgrade. I could sell it and then rent a bigger self-propel one, but well, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's more cost-effective. just having another think about doing forestry, and I don't really think we're ready. It would be so good to be able to buy the forest. The other alternative is to grow a forest, and there is a good place just up here where the sign is that says to let or for sale. Just there, development land, 11.3 acres, Lizard Estates. Yeah, it would be that would be a good plot of land for trees. I know developers would say that's a great place to put a load of houses, but no, we want to do it for trees. If we were to go and buy that, so we'd have to look at the price to buy the forest itself, and also the price to buy the piece of land. Yeah, need to find out what is the most cost-effective way of doing it. But yeah, we've made a nice bit of money there, and we've got a bit more to come in here. This next harvest is going to be so good. Got to make sure everything is fully fertilised. So yeah, that last load was actually pretty impressive. Almost a full load. Still over £10,000. So yeah, we have a total of 56,538. Let's now take a look at the map and see how much these plots of land cost. So the oh wow, looks like that is quite pricey. £833,000, definitely a plot for building houses on rather than forests, and the forest is 234, so there we go. 36 looks interesting though. I believe it's a grass field, but maybe you could put trees on it. We're passing that field on the way back, so we'll take a good look. That'd be interesting. This is 36 just here. It is indeed a piece of grass. We could put trees on it. It's not too expensive. We could cut the grass first and make silage bales. And this is the established forest. So obviously, yeah, ready to do forestry in here. It looks so nice. It does seem a shame to cut the trees down. I don't know, let me know. I think probably 36. We buy it, we make silage bales, and then we grow trees. Although obviously we're running seasons, but it's not that slow. I just need to avoid willow unless it's been fixed, because the willow was extremely slow. And I love all these the toadstools and mushrooms. Toadstools, yeah. Detail looks good. So a few things to think about there, but yeah, I think probably 36. Anyway, let's go and put the sprayer on the back. We're going to have to get some row crop tyres. And probably, yeah, not on this tractor. I would say the Fendt. I do need to close these doors up. I might keep this tractor attached for now, so we can put it into this shed. There we go. Close the door. And close this door. That's good. And yeah, we're ready for the sprayer. Everything is around the other side. But I don't know if we have a workshop, do we? I'm not sure. Gonna have to look into it. If we have one, it must be in here. Yes! Okay. Yeah, I don't really spend any time in here. We should do. So we'll bring the tractor in, and we will change the wheels over. It will likely cost us a bit of money, hopefully not more than about £1,000 though. This is just so that we don't destroy the crop, but it can be handy to put the tram lines in anyway. But yeah, it is going to be a bit destructive. I don't know actually. Oh, I don't know. It is handy. How many applications of fertilizer do we need to do? If this is the last application... Oh wow. So, it's the first. Oh, this is frustrating. I feel like I should put the tramlines in. It would just make it so much easier in the future. I'll make sure these are standard wheels, they're not wide. Yep, they're standard. So they should destroy the crop. How expensive would it be to boost the engine horsepower? 47,000. Okay, we will hold off doing that. I'm going to start then by putting tramlines in, because it will be easier. But it's not just because I don't want to pay for the tyres, because I'm fine with that. We can change the wheels. For the next application, we do not want to be going back over it again with the same wheels, because I'll just enlarge the tramlines. It's just going to make it so much easier to see where I've been. And the sprayer won't destroy anything, so that's good. Now, liquid fertilizer is over here. We don't have to go to the store. Oops. Right, so yes, we need to buy it in. We don't want to be spending too much, so I think we'll buy in 5,000 litres. Is that about right? I'd say it is. But we can always buy some more in the future. And this is going to take a while to fill, so see you in a second. I'm almost there. Yeah, it's a pretty slow pump, but the good thing is we have quite a high capacity here, so once it's done, it'll be done for some time. Yeah, so we're going to go over to fill number 2. It is actually a pretty big working width, and if I was just to show you sprayers, £57,000. Like, we could sell that in the future to do the other 2 fills, because it is going to take a while. And then if I rent to do those ones, let's just find them, crop protection. Yeah, like this one here, that would be £13,200. So I don't know. I think, yeah, I'm going to try and do as much as I can first time around with this one, but then maybe second application, I'm just going to do all 3 together in one big go with the self-propel one. Because I know that the working speed of this thing is not exactly fast. I'm tempted to get the mod to remove the limiter. It might be a good idea to. I obviously don't go ridiculously fast, but just increase it by 2 or 3 miles per hour. Oh wow, it's infested. Now I did actually see a comment about this. Yeah, this was inevitable. So I can get them sprayed off with herbicide, which probably should have been my priority today. Okay, crop destruction. Probably too small then. Probably too young. Which in a way is a shame. It would have been good to see where I've been. I always struggle. It'd be easy to see where I've been with the herbicide, because the weeds will have withered. Oh wow, that is wide. But yeah, not so much with this. So yeah, there you go, 7 miles per hour. It does take time. I would like to do at least 10, I think. I've just downloaded it. It's by Viper GTS 96. I did use it on FS19 and it was good. It's available on ModHub for anybody interested. So we should see the option to toggle the speed limiter. Yes, Alt 0. So we're currently, well, the suggested working speed for this piece of equipment is 12. So I guess we'll try 12. And we'll see what that's like. Okay, there we go, that's 12. "12 is good. That is a good speed. So once I get back to the beginning, I would check the map to make sure everything's working correctly. Yep, so there you go, you can see I've done the headland. We're covering quite a bit of ground each time. Yeah, that was my only issue with it, just the working speed. Having said this, I don't know what speed you would tend to spray at. It's just I find it more fun to spray at 12, it just feels right. So now we're going across for another application. Yes, so we can't do double application, that's for slurry and manure. We're going to keep it on full width, 33 metres. And I'm tempted, if I had known it was fully grown with weeds, I would have probably done the herbicide first. But I'm tempted to kill those today. That's good. And that'd be easy. It'd be very easy doing the herbicide because we'll just see this field withering before our eyes. Everywhere I've been, we should have a load of dead weeds. That's good. Yeah, I think 12 is... This is fine. It doesn't seem unnaturally fast. We'll spin round. We'll head back up. It's actually... Is it destroying the weeds where I'm driving? I think it is. So we have crop destruction on the weeds, which suits me. That's good. I can just about make out where the darker texture is. So if I do miss something, it should only be a very small amount. But hopefully, I cover the whole field successfully. I only have one problem with changing to herbicide, and that's that we're going to have quite a few IBCs of liquid fertilizer, plus it took so long to fill. But yeah, that's fine. I think we'll probably drop them in the field entrance over there. Should be doing the other field next time. Okay, there's a piece being missed there, but we can come back for it. Oh no! Registering is a very small amount. I'm hoping this is the final pass, and it looks like we've done it on about a third of a tank, which is not bad going. It's not cost us too much. So yeah, we've missed a tiny piece just there. I don't know how I managed that, but I have done. I can get back for it. Just turn here, because that's the piece which has been missed. Okay, so where is that piece? I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Always looks like a big area when you're looking at the minimap, but actually it isn't. So that's good. Right, so we have, yeah, 68%, just a bit more than 2/3 of a tank. I'm going to attempt to empty this in here, but it might be a big mistake. Just please don't put the IBCs on the road. Nice! Did it put it into one, or is there... there's another one lurking in there. But we seem to have got it into two. Fantastic. So yeah, I sort of know roughly now how much herbicide to use. It's not too much, but we will need it for the other fields as well. So let's get over to the dealership and we'll go and buy some. I don't think we can buy herbicide from the farm, but it's definitely a nice addition to have the liquid fertilizer buy point located at the farm gate. Maybe you can buy them both there? I really don't know. I don't think you can. Herbicide, right. Okay, so we're going to get 2 of these. Anything that we don't use will be used in another field. These do fill up quite quickly. Better to have too much than not enough. Still got a poplar pallet there. Yeah, I did overbuy, but we'll probably plant it next year. And there we go. Yeah, so the herbicide is cheaper than the liquid fertilizer. And here we are. Right, so this is going to look so much better in a minute. I keep positioning myself far too close to those trees. It's a good working with. Probably lower it down a bit. There we go. Oh, so much better. And no, not 18 miles per hour. 12. That's good. Nice. Very nice. Oh, don't miss bits over there. It is amazing how just a few miles per hour changes everything. 7 miles per hour just feels so slow. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to go around the headland. I'm going to go up and down again like I was doing before. We'll get the whole field finished. And then that'll be this field done until probably April time. Yeah, April time. We'll come and apply some more fertilizer. But the other fields do need to be done as well. So we'll be putting fertilizer on them probably in the next episode, but we'll see. There's not a massive rush because it is only January. But yeah, we are getting through these months pretty quickly until we get back to sort of March time. Finishing the final section in this sea of weeds. It looks so bad at this level. First person view. Terrible. And if we were to harvest the crop like this, it would just really reduce our yields. It would be a bad idea. Although having said that, I don't know if it would be... Like, the herbicide obviously costs quite a bit of money. So, I don't know what the difference would be. Like the loss in yield compared to the cost of herbicide. Maybe not that different. Who knows? But yeah, I'm always going to do it. It just because it just looks bad having a field infested with weeds. It just is crazy. And obviously the weeds in FS are nothing like the different types of weeds you can get in real life. Like for example, if you had a field of wheat with blackgrass, it could completely take over. It could destroy large amounts of the crop. So yeah, it's like generic weeds that we have here with a set percentage of yield loss. I'm going to keep this here, I think, till next time. So that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.